Can you give yourself a guarantee about your life? Or are you among them who believes that you will definitely live longer? It's always good to be optimistic, but you got to live very calculative. This is Hari here, you're watching Coach to Clarity. We all know that there are certain things which falls in our control and there are certain things which is beyond our control. Life and death is one among them. What I would like to ask you is, how many of you out there are prepared in life? Because you never know when your call comes. It might sound a little pessimistic, but it's a fact. We'll have to live that, we'll have to be calculative and work towards it. Nobody in this world can give a guarantee about their own lives. It's at times very unpredictable and you have to be prepared to face your life. Today what I want to ask you is, how prepared are you to face your own life? I would like to share an incident which had happened in the recent past that happened with one of my colleague, and it was somewhere around 3:34 early morning and I was in my deep sleep and I get a call from my colleague and he says the person named so and so is no more. I was like, what? He said yes, no, he is no more because he had a severe heart attack, and we all were kind of shocked and we all were kind of feeling sad. When I got to know that he had a huge liability, I was literally worried. I was feeling sad about his family. He had his house loans, he had his hospital bills, he had his daughter's education, their marriage, their family's daily expenses, his pending car loans, everything left behind. And after that incident, I started worrying and thinking, what will happen to me if that happens with me? I was not prepared. I was not at all prepared, and if I had to leave that day, I would have left my family in a big time trouble. But fortunately, when I got to know that that person had took an insurance for somewhere around 70 to 80 lakhs, he had medical insurance, he had took an insurance against the loan, against the housing loan which he had took. What he had gifted to his family was a safe and secured house. He had paid all his hospital bills even before he left all of us. He had ensured that he had provided for his family a lump sum amount so that they can meet their basic requirements in life. After listening to that, I felt so relieved, I felt so good for them, and it also made me think that I should follow him. That realization that he had left all of that for his family, my respect for him got doubled. How many of us have got a proper life cover, a proper health insurance? This is one area which we all neglect to a very large extent. It's not that we are not aware, but we just neglect it for some reason, and there is some ill feel towards taking an insurance, or somebody approaches you to get you insured. There's some ill feel which floats deep within, without realizing that taking an insurance is our own responsibility. It's our duty and responsibility towards our own family. It is you who is going to decide how they can live in your absence. It's you who's going to decide what is your worth, what will they be always thankful to you for. It is at that moment that I realized I was too foolish not to take a life insurance and just keep my family under risk. Do not wait for something bad to happen and then realize. It's always good that you are prepared early and you are there for your own family. Once you take your life insurance and also your health insurance, your perspective towards your life, your approach towards your life will change. You will somehow gain some kind of confidence to live your life, because you know deep inside that if tomorrow a situation arises that you have to go to hospital, because nothing can be predicted, and if you had to go to hospital, at least you will be on a safer side. Your hospital bills to a very large extent would be taken care, and god forbid, let this not happen, and tomorrow if a situation comes that you do not exist in this world, at least you know today that your family will not be left alone. So, guys, my humble request to all of you is to get insured. I'm not asking you to go for a very fancy amount and just boast about it. No. Whatever is required for your family to at least cover the basic necessities of life, if you can do that to start with, that itself will be a very good support for your own family. Later, you can always add on and increase as per your capacity, but this would be the bare minimum you can do. There would be other major things in life like your kids' education, like your kids' marriage, lot of things which you can plan later, but at least to start with, do not let your family beg and borrow in your absence. So, guys, once again, my humble request to you all out there is stay safe and stay insured. I'll see you soon with another video. Till then, take care.